thanks for tuning in to yet another video. I just out here kind of doing a quick ride. I wanted to talk about, I guess, what I wanted to talk about was what happens when you purchase a bike from a dealership, and what is it that they do. All right, they walk you around the dealer and they're trying to get you to put on parts, gear, helmets, all this other stuff.
No, that's it.
And then?
No, and then. That's all I want.
And then?
Here. So what they're trying to do when they give you the walk around of the dealership, they're trying to give you a tour, but that's not what they're doing. What they're honestly doing is, you want to buy some gear with your new purchase of the motorcycle. Do you want to take care of your bike? Maybe buy a bike cover. Maybe they'll try to get you to buy the Harley tax. You know, purchase your components there with them. And the reason why they're walking you around the dealership, it's not so you could kind of get to know everybody there. Everybody's going to take a whack at you. Everybody. The parts guy, the clothing store guy, or the clothing store clerk, she's going to try, and then the service advisor, he's going to try to hit you up with some money too. And they all have the job to do is to sell you more stuff and finance that stuff with the bike.
No, and then.
And then?
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 No, and then.
And this is my bike. I did not buy anything except for a couple gaskets that I needed with Harley-Davidson. But everything you see here, I purchased and I installed myself. Now with the dealership, they're going to charge you an arm and a leg for sure. They have a cost. I believe it's most of the dealers, from my experience, it was a 10 to 20% cost. So it'd be the parts, not at cost. They sell you at retail store, plus 10-20% on what they sell. 10 to 20% of what it's valued, they put that on there. That's extra money for the dealership, or as one of the YouTubers calls them, stealership. I like that one. Very true about that. I strongly recommend not buying anything, because the bike, once you buy the bike, you're already going to be in a negative loan. You're going to be upside down on the bike already, because what you're going to owe, it's not going to be what it's worth. As soon as you write it off the dealership, it loses I don't know, it loses probably about 25% of its value, because now it's considered used or pre-loved, or whatever the dealership wants to call it. And then if you add on these components at the dealership, that's going to put you even more of a negative loan with the bike. So, well, why are you doing it? And another good reason why I strongly recommend not buying or financing anything with the dealership is, you're going to be paying off these parts for 6 years or 5 years, or whatever loan you get. And if you do the math, 8% on probably potentially be $2,000-$3,000 of parts. And if you get your gear, your helmet, and everything else, you're looking at $5,000 of additional stuff. You put 8% onto that for 72 months, it's gonna add up to a whole lot of money. Okay,
good.
I mean, what you're looking at here, this is a whole lot of modifications, fairing, grips, handlebars. They're gonna sell you all this stuff at the dealership. They're gonna try to get you to finance all of this. Don't do it. Try to see if you can find yourself a good special, maybe a 0 APR with a credit card, or some kind of a promotion. When you buy a new bike with the Harley-Davidson, they actually give you the option of signing up for a credit card Visa. You're gonna save yourself a whole lot of money off of interest, off of just that. And then you have the option of paying off the parts first. When you finance the bike with the dealer, you can't say, you know what, I'm going to pay off my helmet, I'm going to pay off my vest, I'm going to try to pay off the exhaust, or my riding gear first. No, you can't. You're paying 8% for the next 72 months on your helmet, on your vest, and on your boots, or whatever you buy. So don't do it. It's a trap, kind of like Admiral Akbar. Don't do it. It's a trap. All right. So what else is there to say? Yeah, don't finance your stuff with the dealership. And I don't know, it just depends on your situation. Maybe you can't get a 0 APR or anything like that, but you know what, you're gonna have the option of paying off your parts and paying off your gear through, you know, just sending them more money. Get that 24% off of you, you know, or whatever credit card information that you have. And there's a lot of online stores that are working with the firm. They're working with Skinnery, or I can't say the other name. They're working with other banks and financial that are offering. They offer 0%. They offer 0% on purchases over $200, $300. You could go to Speed Kings. You could go to PayPal. You could go GetLowered. They all have a firm. They'll give you 0 APR if you purchase over a certain amount. So most of these parts, all of these parts, they're all going to be over $200. So you'll have that 0%. Yes, you'll have another payment, another bill and stuff like that, but you're going to save yourself that money in the long run, honestly. So don't purchase your parts with the dealer, or as I mentioned, with the dealership. Save yourself your money, purchase the bike, and as I mentioned in another video, refinance it somewhere else. Save yourself, you know, 4%. I saved myself 4% off of 72 months. That adds up a lot of money. And like I mentioned, you don't want to be more underside of the loan because you went ahead and you decided to kind of finance your gear, your helmet, the parts, stuff like that. So let's just end it there, guys. That's my my 2 cents on after you purchase a brand new bike. Do not buy your stuff at this dealership. Do not finance your parts at the dealerships. Okay, maybe they might know, you know, what stuff fits on your bike and what stuff shouldn't be on your bike, but you know what, there's a lot of forums out there and they'll let you know what fits and what doesn't fit on the bike. So just a little bit of investigation, you're gonna save yourself a lot of money. Just, you know, a couple hours on the internet, on the forums, just kind of look to see. And a lot of these online stores, they already offer you categories where it'll fit your bike, you know. Or you could even ask questions. Leave your comments down below. You guys have any questions? I'm usually responding to all these to all the comments on my video. So thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to keep on watching more motorcycle stuff. If you want to follow me, you see my ride right here. Thanks for watching. Later.